All right, so here are the answers and just what I'm thinking through as I factor these polynomials with the GCF, the greatest common factor. So I am going to factor out something from each of these terms. The greatest factor is going to come out, so I'm putting a little blank space here. Then there'll be parentheses here, and this will be like the reverse of the distributive property. So I need to find what's a greatest factor of 12x and 9. So what goes into both of these numbers? 3 does, and that would be the biggest factor, so 3. So then 3 times 4 would make 12, and then you needed to have an x to make 12x. So that's 12x. And then 3 times what to make -9? It would be a -3. And then we've factored and made this a multiplication. So this is now technically 2 pieces multiplied. This 3 times this quantity. Before it was subtraction, now multiplication. That's factoring. All right, number 2. So we're going to pull something out, factor something out here. And what goes into 5 and 10? A factor that goes into 5 and 10 would be 5. And then to make 5x squared, this would have to just be x squared only. To make 10, you'd have to multiply it by -2. You could always check these by distributing it back and making sure it gets to the same thing. And number 3, factors of this, 6 and 3. So I can pull out the greatest factor of 6 and 3. 3 goes into both of those. But notice it's 6x squared and there's an x here. So I can take an x out. X is one of the factors here. Since this one has squared, that means it has 2 x's. This one only has 1 x. The greatest I can take out of both would just be to take out one of the x's. I can't take 2 out of this one if it only has 1. So it's 3x to the first. You don't need to put the first there, but I did just for the sake of it. So then to make 6, that would be 2 times 2 here. And then I need to make it x squared. So if I only have one x here, I'd need to multiply by another x. And then when they multiply, they add in the exponents. Becomes 2. Plus, now here, I still need to have a 3x here, but I already have 3x taken out. So I don't need to multiply by anything because it's already 3x. I just need to multiply by 1 so that when I distribute this, this is what it would look like. It would be 6x squared, sorry. And then this times this would be plus 3x. And that's what we started with. So that's how I know I've done it right. Most people might forget that 1 though.